Well, here we go, time for another video update. The engine's not completely in, but it's more or less done. So I suppose looking at it, well, through the video screen, it looks quite nice. But so all the water heating matrix stuff is in, vacuum pipes are all done. The shiny new thing, which everyone keeps commenting about, which is probably the cheapest part of the engine, is the fuel regulator, and obviously for pressure. Gearbox is all mounted in with all the bits and pieces, and the header tank. This gearbox with a cross member. Clutch is all piped in, all the pipe work for the clutch. That was quite easy regarding the point of getting the bits and pieces. I thought I was going to have loads of trouble, because this is a bespoke fitting from Aldi. It's literally just a push fit. This bit of pipe, which is all I needed, I couldn't get anywhere, so I went down to a local Aldi salvage specialist, and he just sort of said, you can have it. I couldn't believe it. So this is how the engine sits in the front, well, front of the back as such. So that's the sort of room I've got, and obviously that allows me there to get to all the plugs if I need to take them out. This is how the front all sits in there. So all the bits, all these bits are all powder coated. New fan belt, new hoses. Don't just see anything. That's all the bits. Air conditioning pump, it's all in. Handbrakes all done, which is obviously this one. If you remember back a few months ago, or probably a few years ago now, the long distance time it's taken for me to do it. That's the Aldi handbrake from the A8, all working quite nicely. All the pedals are now up. We had a bit of a panic moment, because if where is that? So this is the Toyota master cylinder for the clutch, and that's the piston, which displaces a fairly small amount of hydraulic fluid. You probably know where I'm going to go with this anyway. The Aldi is quite a large piston because of the size of the clutch. When we bled the clutch through, we found that with full travel it still wasn't releasing the clutch enough. Now, I knew that this was all okay because I tested it manually with a rod and a bar. So we had a bit of a problem because the full travel of the pedal just wasn't enough. But luckily enough, good old Toyota, if you can actually see, hang on a second. Where my finger's pointing, if you can see anything, but there's actually, the shaft is adjustable. So a rod which screws in and out, and there was enough play on the actual clutch pedal that it gave me an extra little bit of throw on the clutch piston, so now the clutch fully releases. So the wiring's more or less done, just got to tidy up and put it through the rear hole down there. Exhaust I've got to put on. I've just bought a new battery. Unfortunately, I spoke to Power Amps, and this is what I made up. Let's go there. That's what I made up the battery box for the 25. When I went to order the battery, when I went through the spec of the car, he said, no, you need a 30. Now, order the 25 will do a V8, it won't do a 4.2. He said you'll end up killing the battery within a year. So There you go. My battery box is too small, so I've got to make up a new battery box. But that's my battery, 160 quid. It's pretty light, as you can see. I can lift it up. Dry cell racing battery. They can be mounted, inverted, or any way up, like any way you like. And that will deliver, if you can see that, 850 amps cranking power. So that will actually spin the V8 like a spinning top. That's the update for now, really. Obviously it's still looking like a basic shell. Cheers. Bye.